Welcome to my channel, everyone that's new. Welcome back for everyone that is returning. Today I'm going to be performing a microdermabrasion facial on this client who is a returning client from her last month facial with dermaplaning. She has one more remaining facial in the our model treatment that we have going on. So look forward to another treatment next month, which is going to be her last dermaplaning. I'm going to begin by using the Lira Clinical Pro Exfoliating Cleanser. This is going to be the ideal cleanser for mature skin to help reduce fine lines and wrinkles. It has like a pearlescent color, and it's an exfoliating cleanser with salicylic acid, lactic acid, citrus extracts, and an array of botanicals. So I received a question on the last video that I posted with her, and a lot of women were wondering what is considered mature skin. And mature skin is 35 and older. As I manipulate this cleanser into her skin, I want all estheticians, all aspiring estheticians, and even those who aren't in this line of work and are just watching for their pure entertainment or knowing how to cleanse their own skin, please remember to cleanse at least 60 seconds. I am going into my second cleanse, which for this facial, I just ended up using the same cleanser again to get a really great exfoliation. We are trying to better the appearance of her pores and texture of her skin. So this exfoliating cleanser is definitely going to be the first step in working towards that. And to clean this cleanser off, I'm going to be using a warm towel. She did tell me that she was experiencing some tingling on the sides of her nose, and yeah, that's what we were just discussing just then. Reminding all professionals to let your clients know that it's okay to keep an open line of communication with you. That is the best way to build a great rapport with your clients, and so you guys can always feel comfortable with each other. They can be open with you on how they feel about something with their skin, a treatment, at home products. And you can also let them know, like, hey, you may feel some tingling with this. If you do, let me know. If it becomes uncomfortable and overwhelming, let me know that as well. If you pay attention here as I remove the cleanser, I am extremely gentle with my clients, or at least I try to be. You wouldn't want somebody being forceful or overly heavy-handed with your face while you are in the midst of, trying to relax. So just keep that in mind. As mentioned before in previous videos, I always do one pass, confirm with my client that that feels okay, and then I continue to go forward. Now, this client does have sensitive skin to the touch with certain treatments as far as microdermabrasion and to certain products. We have definitely came a long way from the first treatment that we did, and knowing what products work, what products may not work, or what products we just have to move a little bit slower with for them not to have like an adverse reaction on her skin. Now with the microdermabrasion, I know that it can be a service and where like we want to put like more pressure on the skin than the skin necessarily needs. So remember that with this machine, it does everything for us. We don't need any extra pressure on the client's skin than the suction is already providing, and that the diamond tip is already exfoliating. So there's no reason to be heavy-handed with this procedure. If you feel like you need more of a suction and pull, then turn that dial up. If you feel like you need less, then definitely turn it down, because we don't want any hickeys, marks on the skin, no bruises, none of that. So yeah, I'm gonna be quiet and let you guys, just watch the video. Through working with so many different skin types, skin textures, different age ranges, I have learned that with certain procedures, you definitely need to hold the skin more taut and a little bit more firm. So if you see me doing just that, that is the reason why. I don't want the microderm machine to pull excessively on her skin. That is not the purpose of this procedure. And if you're ever performing this procedure or even receiving this procedure and you hear like that little squeaky noise, almost like if you rub a balloon, we're not supposed to hear that. And that means that as the machine is being, pulled across the face, that there's like some air pockets basically. So that is where the skin needs to be held taut so that there is none of that, because with that there can be bruises made on the skin and we don't want any of that. That's what we're trying to not have happen and prevent, of course. Here I have changed the microderm tip and I am going to focus on the smaller areas that the larger tip doesn't really, get to. So this is going to be the nose, the sides of the nose, any fine lines under the lips, like around the lips, the chin area, etc. Now that we have completed the microdermabrasion, I am going to now apply the cherry enzyme with steam. For now, this cherry enzyme has 5% lactic acid, 5% mandelic, 1% arbutin, and 1% kojic acid. With all of that, that simply means that this is going to exfoliate and brighten the skin. This enzyme is perfect for normal to combination skin, and it also promotes deep hydration and protects from environmental damage while relieving the signs of aging. If you've noticed, my client definitely has been making some facial expressions. She is feeling the heat and tingle of this enzyme after the microdermabrasion and also with the steam. So after I had finished applying this enzyme to her skin, she was like, okay, maybe let's not have the steam on. And yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys see how it kind of planned out. I let her know that she would feel some tingle. Initially, she felt it like right on contact with the skin, and she was like, oh my goodness, this feels like fire ants. And I was like, okay girl, well let's go ahead and turn this steam off and let's get it cooled down a bit. Once the steam was off and the fans were on, she was 100% like, okay, this is much better. Like night and day difference from having the steam on and intensifying the enzyme. With the fans on, this is going to create a cooling effect, of course, and it stayed on for about 7 to 9 minutes. And of course, now I'm just going to remove it with some 4x4s gently, because I know her skin is, feeling some tingle and sensitivities at the moment. My client really doesn't have any problematic issues with her skin. The only extractions that we really are ever getting on her skin are from her nose. She doesn't really have any other extractions like on her forehead, maybe on her chin a little bit, but not anything on the cheeks or the temple or anything in those areas. So you'll just see me targeting the nose with this client and being as gentle as I possibly can, because you can see she is turning red really fast and easy. So I'm just going to gently glide over her nose and wrap up the extractions. Now, using my MS Skincare Vital C Hydrating Anti-Aging Serum, I am going to massage this into her skin and let her skin soak this nice, great smelling and aroma serum up. If you have never smelled this, then you have no idea what you're missing out on. I use this serum on myself at home as well, It is light and refreshing, especially for the summer months. It smells just like oranges and it does a great job at hydrating the skin. Now I'm going to be using the Image Skincare Vitamin C Facial Enhancer as well as the Stem Cell Serum. These are just some really great serums that I want to cocktail together to give her skin the best cocktail before I apply the Esthemax Hydrojelly mask. So I'm giving her skin some great ingredients to work with and just hydrate and nourish her skin with. It's a lot of vitamin C, it's a lot of plant botanicals and plant extracts, and just overall like healthy ingredients for her skin. Doesn't she look so bright and glowy? So pretty. Moving into the Esthemax mask, this is going to be the Discoloration Alpha Arbutin mask, and I'm also going to be using the Radiance Biotin mask. This is going to help with the resilience and glowiness of the skin. I do allow for 15 to 20 minutes as directed on the instructions for the mask to sit on the skin, allow all of the beneficial properties to soak up into the skin, of course, and then I remove the mask. I always share that my best technique in removing the mask in a full one pull is starting off by the perimeter of the face, because it can get a little sticky and stuck in certain areas. That way, if I know that the perimeter is loose, then I know that it'll pull off everywhere else like in one piece and it won't split. So that's how I work my Hydrojelly mask. One last hot towel to make sure that there is no jelly mask residue anywhere, and just for relaxation purposes as well. And I am going to remove this ever so gently from her skin. Using my Image the Max Stem Cell Serum, I'm going to reapply this to her skin just to make sure we have a lot of it on her skin because this was used before the Hydrojelly mask, and I'm pretty sure that it's not all still soaked in. I'm also going to be reapplying the Vital C anti-aging serum. My client also uses this product at home, and we have an understanding that we like to pretty much use what she's using at home as well as in the treatment room, just to be on the safe side and not exposing her skin to too much while it was just, deeply exfoliated. So I think that is just best practices on my behalf with her, just to make sure her skin doesn't like freak out. And I'll make sure that is all rubbed in, followed up by the MAC Stem Cell Eye Cream. Of course, we have got to remember to apply eye cream, ladies and gentlemen. After the age of 24, we definitely need to be adding some type of anti-aging and eye cream into our skin routine. Lastly, we are going to be using the Prevention Plus Daily Matte SPF. As my client does have oily skin, she prefers to keep a matte to natural glow with her skin, because she does, get super oily throughout her day. So I'm going to be using the matte SPF, of course. And we all know, of course, the last Ormedic Balancing Complex lip treatment to finish out this facial. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look at her smile. She looks absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to do a little side by side from the beginning of the facial to the end of the facial. And let's do a little comparison. And y'all let me know how I did. Can't wait to see everyone's comments. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.